Ooh, fancy logo.
Showdown. Here we go.
We have the moving blobs, which means we are off to the
And
races.
we're counting down 25 minutes. 7, 6.
Bam! So yeah, this is already quite different from the bite that we have seen. Just smaller screen space, lots of text in there. Starting off with the default tunnel effect, which grabs like a pixel from a texture, and it's a sort of 2D effect, but it's easy enough to get people started.
Yeah, and you can see Anticore turns the tunnel off immediately, starts making his own thing, and this is a whole different ballgame. We don't have a size limit, but it's also the code for the shader is more complex. You can do more things with it. You can make it more complex if you want.
Yeah, absolutely. You have so much more CPU, or in this case GPU power, that you'll be able to do much more complex scene. And of course, like you said, no size limit. So
yeah, no size limit. People can go. They get code for 25 minutes, and at the end, live voting is open. A winner will emerge from this round, and the winner with the most points in the group will emerge to the final.
we can see Monsieur Soleil setting up some code, just setting up some helper functions, which you usually need if you do some more complex stuff. You need like the easier functions that do like a specific thing. You need them set them up so you can reuse them later on a bigger scale.
Indeed, so it's 4 rounds that we have today, 2 more rounds tomorrow. So it's going to be an exciting battle to get to the final. And everybody, the system we have, I think, except for Totetmatt, I don't know how you pronounce it. I apologize for pronouncing your name wrong. It's a new name, but the rest have been with the shaders before, I think.
I think I recognize most of these names.
So it's going to be people that are a little bit versed with it.
Yeah. So while this code is still readable, we still you can see Monsieur Soleil setting up a ray marching loop. So this is basically a loop, in this case, of 100 iterations where you step through a 3D scene, and once you hit an object or a distance function, you start to display the pixel and do more calculations on it. So we'll see where it goes, and Anticore has some interesting visuals up already.
Yeah, this is interesting. I've never seen something like this before. We've seen left to right, people doing more 2D, but this is something new.
Yeah, this is from the audio. You can see an FFT function, which takes the audio and he displays it in the spectro function, which is what we are seeing right here. So maybe it's some visual to keep us busy, keep us commentators satisfied while he's working on the real.
Yeah, never seen that before. Very interesting.
But maybe he goes all out on the FFT sound thing. Would be interesting. But I can already see. He has an RO, which usually stands for ray origin, the position of the camera, the position of a target. RD is a ray direction, so that's basically the arrow between the origin and the destination of the camera, which is basically basic stuff for doing ray marching.
And that's the big difference between the side coding and the telephone. Side coding, you have very less code type, and it's simpler code, maybe. Say the biggest, not me, not disrespectfully, but it's like this is just it's all like shader language. So it is more complex. You have to memorize more tricks and more things.
Absolutely, and this is already way above the 256 character limit, and we have not even properly started. But it's a different ball game, but the results are just amazing. Even just last revision, the semi-finals were just crazy.
Yeah, absolutely, and also people doing new tricks. There's been some complaints in the shader Showdown that people are memorizing ray marchers and doing the same thing. We've seen interesting stuff happen. And the difference is though that it's now 20 minutes on the clock nearly, and you don't see as much iteration, you don't see as much effects already, because it takes longer to set up. But the payoff, sometimes people just wait for the whole round to show you what they're working on. Some people show the process.
I like to see the progress. I think that's more fair. You can see, and you can also see a bit what's going on. You have the
code is less readable in Cosamentale, unfortunately, than in the Totetmatt.
yeah, but still on the setting up right now, you see a map function with Monsieur Soleil, which is basically setting up your 3D scene. And here we have visuals. So this is a basic Ray Marcher loop. He set it up. He shows us how he sets it up, which is always nice.
Yeah.
And see where it iterates from here.
Oh,
So once you
nice reflective cube.
Yeah, so once you have the position of the pixel in 3D space, you can start using that position as well as other information to calculate light effects, other stuff. I even saw some prep work for some glow, which is now black glow, by the way. Also pretty nice.
I must say, I like the vibe of the fact. Very indeed also James Bond opening sequences.
You like this James Bond theme, don't you, Oki?
Yeah, no, it gives you that vibe of those animated James Bond intros. They're always really cool. With this, with that, and I think it's because of the circles as well. It gives me like indeed, it looks like a light source in the mirror.
Yeah. He combines your favorite things aside from clothing choices. It's James Bond and a 3D cube. Who doesn't like a 3D cube?
And a cube from the aesthetic. James Bond aesthetic. This is James Bond way. James Bond core. And we see something happening now.
Yeah.
Well, it has looks like a plane.
Is it Is it a runway? Is it a plane? Is it a shader?
We've seen shaders that are like roads before, but not many in shader shows. Something to try to go for that.
Yeah. And again, also with Anticore, you can see the map function, which is basically where shit happens. This is where you build your scene from different 3D primitives. And then all the rest, the init loop and the way you do the reflections and the shading is all up to make it look pretty.
Yeah, absolutely. I hear that my mic is quiet. I'm trying to sit closer to it. I hope this helps.
Oh, this definitely helps.
We have some morphing. We have some morphing.
Yeah.
Very cool looking effect with that wobbling in the walls. It looks like it's...
I would definitely call this a slime factor if it was 1995, but unfortunately it's not.
And with that black, like as you said, that black
glow,
it makes it look like it's all milky and weird.
Ah.
And we have indeed a runway on...
Yeah, I think he's using his spectroscope for this. So we've seen in the beginning that he's using the sound for this.
Yep.
And, he's using the audio spectroscope for altering his image and probably the scene.
An effect or kind of like landscapey vibe, voxel landscape, and indeed interesting. I don't think I've seen a forward moving effect like this before. Well, not a tunnel, basically. Also using the spectrum like that is very cool.
Yeah, it's a bit like a voxelscape, like you said. Like it was in the old days. He is drawing different boxes depending on the spectroscope or the audio profile. So I'm interested what he's going to do with it. Maybe apply some smoothing. We'll have to see.
Yeah, and both black and white still. I
like the reflection, and I like that we relatively quickly have some visuals up for Shader Showdown.
Fair enough. Like it's 16 minutes, 16 and a half, and it's like for Shader Showdown, already some effects. You'd be like, you can present this, like, and then you still have time to tweak them. And I will say, I like that black in the white at Monsieur Soleil, giving that like milky vibe. Although he's not messing with his cube. Anticore gives us color. I remember that from his revision round as well, where he gave us lots of color. Very trippy, like deserty looking space mountains.
He's setting up his coloring right now. Oh, Monsieur Soleil already having very trippy visuals.
Yeah, going from the quite nice, indeed, glancey cube to this more distorty.
Yeah,
it was a different vibe. I was from calm to chaos.
Yeah, he's going for the PSN off-road, no doubt.
But I'm not mad. It looks, and with that black glow, it looks really neat. Like you have a really neat vibe to it. Found footage vibe.
Wow. Okay.
Monsieur Soleil is going deep with now with the Geo, which is very good stuff.
Yeah, I like
the canyon.
Yeah, I like how he's going about this very methodically, very step by step, building a scene, not worrying too much about the timer.
Yeah, I like the color. Is very nice deserty vibe. I appreciate that. And indeed, we have 50 minutes, just under 50 minutes on the clock, so there's still enough time. They don't have to worry about the size limit, so also it's less of a concern in this. But then again, you have way more code to maintain. Really interesting things happening on Monsieur Soleil's screen.
I'm curious if you're gonna stay with the black and white vibe, or which looks awesome for this.
Yeah,
so might as well.
Yeah, he could change it to color, but I wonder indeed, and I like that black glow is just so good in how it affects, how it changes the vibe to the effect. The music is quiet, so we see it in the close effect.
Hello.
Yeah, that's the first time I think that we, or he starts sinking from the thing.
Yeah, could be.
The first time that we see this effect. I like it. I see the music coming up. Here we go.
New track started in.
Yeah, this is.
You can see it. You can see the music arrive here.
Yeah, it's indeed the people already coming with audio surf, Guitar Hero.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. You should make it interactive, so we can yell the notes.
We can yell the notes along.
Oh, he has a bit of a blue glow. I like this. This is a luxurious vibe here.
Yes, no, exactly. Luxurious with that softer color in the white.
Like it. It gives it much more class.
It's really a really good explanation of that exquisite vibe. But that messing with that Geo, with that fluid, is really good for him. And we still have so do vote, woohoo.outline demo party demo.
Yeah. Live voting should be up, as well as regular voting, so go ahead. Pick your favorites. Or wait until the end and vote like a maniac all at once.
We get to decide from the points who will go.
Yeah.
The points combined, and then we'll see the person with the most points, the most votes.
Yeah, I can see Anticore doing some lighting effects, getting his normal out. So.
Let's see that. And we see some around Monsieur Soleil bringing in a bit more dark and blue.
Yeah, I'd like that blue.
It's very, I'll say, like two shaders again, something that we haven't really seen that often.
Like the white on white, it's really gives us that sterile look.
The jittering in Monsieur Soleil's effect was very organic looking, but it's all kind of icky alien looking. What Anticore will bring us, what he will add to this.
Yeah, I think he said he's building some of his routines. I think he reflects as normal. You have to calculate once you have a collision with your scene. You have to calculate your normal, use that for lighting and stuff. So this is all like helper functionality. I saw him work on a bit of that.
Oh, here we go. Here, Monsieur Soleil is all out. Disassociated from his effects. Oh, here we go. It looks very cool.
We're back at the guitar here. Or a rock band. Not making it.
Oh, here we go. It's all trying to play now. Multiply.
I like the structure and Monsieur Soleil's effect.
Yeah, it's very like designed in a way that it has like these changes in the Geo that feel really connected. And there's just the white and the blue with that darker. It's so good. I And I wonder where, because I think Anticore he will needs to add something. It's 10 minutes. 10 minutes. So that's the feeling that he's not there yet. He's still, he has time coding a lot.
Yeah, he set up his ray marching, did a bit of work on a scholar, and I think he's now fixing up his lighting model. We'll have to see where it leads. It's an interesting approach, nonetheless.
Yeah, it is, and it's also like it is risky. You are putting a lot of time in, and you have the time limit to worry about. So will it pay off? Do you have enough time to finish? Oh, there's a camera change. Nice. Doing both actually.
Yeah. Making it a bit more dynamic. Always good. Yeah, Anticore definitely working on his stuff.
Yeah, he's coming in. Camera movement.
Yeah.
Some stars or.
Yeah, some more scenery again. Yeah.
The scenery again. Monsieur Soleil is going a bit more abstract now, messing with the glow, with the lighting.
Wow, look at the Anticore.
Yeah, no. We're both like, yeah, it's time. Oh, I like this. The lines coming down.
Yeah, I got to say, Monsieur Soleil had a really quick start. He definitely knew where he was heading, and now stagnated a bit, playing around with colors.
Yeah, as you said, like he had a good idea where I wanted to be, and then you came to a point, and now he still has time to experiment. And what do I like? I like that he's trying to bring darkness in it now. With the colors as well. Oh, he's switching with the colors down. And 8.5 minutes, there's still enough time. No panic yet. I'm loving the vibe of Anticore's effect as well.
Going for the fire and ice vibe. I like that.
Yeah, we have the two different, very cool looking switches.
Yeah.
And Monsieur very solid effect.
Yeah, that's fiery glow. Works so good on the blacks. It's changing the whole background, everything.
And it's very neat looking. As you see some more smoothing happening in Anticore's effect, or is just the music also being quite quiet, I think?
I like these lines coming down.
Yeah, no, it's very good vibes. Very trippy. This is something that you take some scoops, some shrooms, you keep watching this for hours while it syncs to the music you're playing. Still 7.5 minutes. Still some time. I'm just really trying to search for what he wants at the
I have to say, I like this coloring more.
Yeah. It's very abstract now.
Yeah, I often say, sort of jokingly, when in doubt when using colors, either go for black and white or blue and orange, which Monsieur Soleil and also Anticore did. But I must say it looks really good on the Monsieur Soleil effect.
Yeah, it really is. Absolutely.
Hey, we see an outline logo.
You see a B. There's a B in there. Excellent.
Yes.
Shout out to Outline.
Yeah. Atari fans in the chat going wild.
And I like how Anticore is filling out his effect, adding to this desert that we're flying over. Monsieur Soleil is really tweaking. It's hard to see what he changes because it's changing so much. There's so much happening. There is a time where you kind of have to think, what am I still doing? Am I wrapping up? Maybe I still want to get in there. But I think they're both in good position.
Absolutely. And I think even with shaders, because there's so much code involved, it can be tricky. If you have like want to add a few more things, quickly take up your remaining 5 minutes, for example. And
then, the cascades, if it breaks, you're also screwed. You have to get back, and the end result is what you show, what counts. So it is a gamble, like how much time do I still want to put in that. In fact, I like that Anticore's back. If you could do the way he's back to life, and I think that's a good choice. Oh, there's some information happening, I think, on the... Ooh, this is very nice.
Don't know if this was in the audio or he's just starting to wave, but...
Yeah, maybe it was just maybe it wasn't reading the code. That wasn't the audio, but it looked good.
I'm curious if he wants to do the like the unsmoothed version, if that was its intent for this effect. Could very well be.
I like the camera going in there. This is looking good. Oh, and it's wobbling now. I think he's definitely doing something with the wobble.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And the effect as well. Good work there, Anticore. In the last 5 minutes, we still have time. And immediately, like a change like that is adding to your effect, makes it more dynamic, obviously, makes it more moving.
Yeah, Monsieur definitely glitching out on his.
Yeah, I think he's kind of really got a position where he wants to be, and I think he's like deciding if he's happy with this shot as well. It's just different that we saw so much iterations in this effect and so much of that cube. I really wonder what he will end with. It's 3.5 minutes. There's still a good pop song left. If you start Katy Perry's Fireworks now, right, it will be done right when the round is over.
Or if you like, okay, you put on an advisory and...
Always. Well, his songs are like 9 minutes though. So I have a great 7-inch from Advisory, this kind of semi-Italo, and that's the record, where he's rapping on it.
Absolutely great. Advisory.
Yeah, no.
Greatest musical hero of our generation.
Advisory rapping, I mean, just got thinking for a little bit. But yeah, no, I think they're both like... Anticore really adding a lot to his effect in the last minutes. Where will they stop when they... I think, yeah, when will they say like, okay, this is my effect, 2.5 minutes, so there's some time. And again, if you stop now for both these shaders, nobody's going to be angry at you.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see if there's anything that's going to be added in these last few minutes.
So I mean, they're both looking incredible already.
I like the reflection. Yes, I like these reflections going on. It definitely adds some glossiness to an otherwise quite rough scene.
No, absolutely. It makes it with the movement and with that little chrome, desert chrome style reflection.
Oh, I like the fiery part of Monsieur Soleil.
Monsieur Soleil, if he decides to be done with this, like everybody would be happy. And I wonder, he has 1.5 minutes. Like, what are you still gonna change? What are you still risking in this moment?
I think this is pretty much what he intended to have.
Yeah, two fantastic effects. What a great first round to have. Group 1.
Absolutely. The reflections are really nice on Anticore's effect. That really adds. Yeah.
Good that he kept tweaking with like what I want in the rest of my scene.
We're in the last minute, I think. Can't imagine people anything more at this point. I mean, get the damn pause off your keyboard and show us what you got.
Show us what you got. I think they're both in a safe space to be.
I sprint that too, Fixator. No doubt.
Yeah, this is it. This is the last second. I think we're done, and I think they can be very proud. I've already give it up for Monsieur, Soleil, and Anticore.
Okay, show us the goods. And this is your time to vote. Go to Boohoo, outlineparty.nl. Clandox just posted the URL in here. Vote there. Vote your favorite. And we can see more. We've got more stuff coming on soon.
Yeah, so can we see them in full screen for a little bit? Without the coach preferably as well. I don't know if it's possible. We can at least look at the effects. Yeah, great work from both these programmers. And here we have Anticores. We're going backwards now. All of a sudden, I didn't even notice that happening.
And those reflections look just amazing with the RGB reflection in it. It's awesome.
Very clever with a little bit of RGB distortion in it. Every movie loves that now. Chromatic aberration, or what is it called?
Yeah, absolutely. I use it at work all the time.
Yeah, no, it is. It's such a good trick. Yeah, fantastic round. So yeah, we'll be back soon with round 2 of the Shady Showdown. Go vote for your favorite.
Yeah, and I think we'll see you in the next match in a little bit.
In like a few minutes, get a new glass of a beverage of your preference and join us again in a short while for the next round. We'll be right back.
See you soon. Yes, I'm back.
Yes, we're back. We're going to start the second round very quickly. So this is the first round for Group 2, which consists of Blackle and Totetmatt or Totetmatt or Totetmatt. I'm so sorry if I pronounced it wrong. We're going to call you Totetmatt, I think. And also in that group is Cosamentale. That's Group 2.
Ah.
So yeah, there we go. Yeah, here we go. Minutes counting down, and they are gonna go round 2. We already started. Blackle immediately starts with an outline logo.
Yeah. How does this logo came into? That's interesting.
Yeah, very fast.
Okay.
Oh, we immediately have Scholar, Tyler. So yeah, Blackle, of course, the winner of the revision Showdown this year. Had some great rounds there. Very out of the box stuff as well, so really looking forward to see what she will do.
Yeah, I'm interested to see this on a kind of old school guy to see if there's any more 2D like effects or something that is slightly different from ray marching. So
people have been experimenting with different things, and Blackle as well in revision has been doing other things than just ray marching. Just from bouncing Easter eggs and robot arms. So let's see where this is going, and then Totetmatt, I think he's a new person, new shady Showdown. So
yeah, interested to see what he will bring to the table. If it's,
I think it might be that person that Havok had matches a few weeks ago in Evil Shade, it's a teacher from Berlin. I heard something about that. It's a very cool looking little zoomer here. Very classic effect, and I love that the outline logo is upside down and reversed.
Yeah.
Just the way I like it.
Definitely not an Atomic Playboy at this moment.
No, its outline is it's upside down and mirrored.
And he doesn't give
And let's see indeed if it will become a road to zoom on Blackle stream. That might be really fun. Maybe we'll stick to the effect. Totetmatt is still coding a lot. He's still setting up, but that's always fine in the first 5 minutes of a Shader Showdown. It's usually time to set up. You usually get to see visuals around the 20-minute mark. The other sphere.
yes, and our ray march. Oh,
I just got corrected by Havok that the DJ is Pyrie. Totetmatt is French. She's a French as Totetmatt is a French.
right. Yeah, and we can see. You got his SDF and distant function set up. Some people call it the map function, SDF. And he's got his basic ray marching loop with the sphere. It's always like a good starting point.
Yes, exactly. Especially with like 22 minutes on the clock, we have time enough. Have a good basis.
I like how both of these coders are not frantically typing away, but just easing and relaxing, just adding code. I like that.
Keeping cool, which is also because you are fighting, you are still going against that clock. So it's okay to keep cool in the beginning. You have to. It's still a good 25 minutes. Sphere became a cube.
Bam. Just like that.
The sentence uttered often in Venison.
I yet have to see the first Duck.3ds in Shader Showdown, I think.
That would be awesome. Or the first teapot. We have a rotating cube and it's very nicely lit.
Yeah, we all want to watch that spinning cube.
Yeah, this is the church of the spinning cube. Is looking on, rubbing their hands.
Okay, I see a Mendel function, so that will be a Mandelbrot fractal coming up in just a bit, most likely. Yeah, that's definitely a Mandelbrot function. Yeah,
Well, I wonder where this is going. And Blackle is...
Yeah, I think Blackle is keeping us occupied with the outline logo whilst he's working on his real shit.
Yeah, it's keeping us entertained and keeping us occupied.
Yeah.
I wonder where it's going to be. Yeah, this is...
Yeah, he's definitely setting up a Ray Marsher as well.
This is the Shader Showdown. The thing is, well, you get to see peaks, you get to see little bits.
Yeah, he's literally giving us a peek through his box.
Through the grass.
Interesting. Got those mighty fine coder colors.
Yeah, no, absolutely enjoying this grass movement, and indeed some nice Mandelbrotting happening on this cube. It's very neat looking.
Yeah, there's definitely a Mandelbrot on this cube.
I like the carved feeling.
Yeah. I think he's trying to get the Mandelbrot on one of the corners to make it look
broken.
dented and broken, yeah.
Very cool, like trying to get some proper looking geometry in your shader. Daring. Hard as well, because you only have code.
Yeah, so but one like using a Mandelbrot is pretty smart. It's quite an easy function to execute. So it doesn't take too much time to set up. And if you use it properly, you can get some really interesting effects with it. Yeah.
17, nearly 18 minutes still on the clock here. There's time enough to experiment. Blackle
going.
Marcher there. With still the logo in the background. It's very fun looking. Yeah, and you're right. The Mandelbrot and Totetmatt shader is looking like a whole. Very cool. Weirdly glitching.
This is the problem. If you use like fractals, the way ray marching works is you lose a lot of details when you have like a really fine resolution. So you either have to up the number of samples you do, and it will drastically slow down your effect, or find some other clever tricks to make it look palatable.
Yeah, and that's why it's not glitching inside. There you go, and it's flipped just out to a hole. But I love that going through making new looking geometry is a really bold step.
Yeah.
Blackle, on the other hand, has some nice three colors on the screen popping.
Oh wow! Look at this Totetmatt. There's some.
Very cool. With some green light coming out.
Yeah.
This is going to build a very nice asset for an alien like movie or video game.
Yeah. Got some ectoplasma leaving the cube.
Cool, and a very daring, risky thing to do because you have to put all your eggs in that basket of like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to execute this plan, and it fails.
Yeah.
You're stuck with like building the plan, so yeah.
Yeah,
cool.
I'm amazed how he got that green plasm exiting the cube so quick. I mean, I could see him use the Mandelbrot for this hole in the cube, and then bam, we have light coming out.
Meanwhile, we're stuck in some kind of pastel hell cube on Blackle screen.
Yeah.
And we can't get out.
Yeah.
People in Twitch and Blackle just saying that she spotted a typo, that it's not because like during the same time we did pre-record these rounds, because again, time, so all the rounds pre-recorded and the final will be live.
Commentary is live though.
The commentary is live, so yeah, so we can see this thing, and we haven't seen it before. But yeah, it's so the coders can actually look at what is happening, which is also interesting to see on that side. Ooh, I see Totetmatt is messing with that Mandelbrot and changing the shape. Ooh.
Yeah.
Little alien man, it looks like that. Yeah, this is something very different. Very cool.
Yeah, I know. Condolences to those with motion sickness.
Yeah, no,
it's blackout effect.
Hard round to watch.
Yeah, this looks great.
Asking like what tool is it done with? It's done in a tool called Cosamentale, which is a live shader code, or a shader code tool created by Bonsai from Plastic back in the day. Then modified and maintained by Garguy, and there's some from French shader group. Network code for it, so we can run it from different computers. You can find it on GitHub. It's an awesome tool. And where we will play live, so people will connect from their houses and still run through a computer. It's fantastic work that people have done to make that possible.
Yeah, I'm really curious what Blackle is up to.
Yeah, this
Maybe
is
it's just
all of a sudden we're stuck in this little cube and the outline logo is gone.
Yeah, I'm getting the sense that Blackle is like putting tricks on us like a magician. Yeah, keeping us occupied with the outline logo, now keeping us trapped in the box.
In the box.
While he is doing his real magic.
If we do this, we have to open the update the live vote for this round, because I don't think it's open to go on the screen. So.
Okay. Then.
Open up the vote and take a look at that.
Yeah.
Because voting is important, you have to vote.
Yes. Oh yeah. Also in final 2. You guys are absolutely correct.
And open too?
It's open right
You can
now.
vote. Go vote now. The voting is open. Yeah, I see Evvvvil is saying Blackle is up to some mad shit. And I think I agree. There is something happening. Something is being hidden. And I like that for the trip we're on. And I like that also the cute from Totetmatt is like going on a little adventure here in what the shapes are.
Yeah, let's call this a rock shark cube, something like that.
Indeed, like rock and rave cube. I'm enjoying this. Disco cube. Very cool with the red and the black and the green. So we have 12 minutes.
Yeah, he's definitely planning something.
Something is hiding indeed. Something is hiding outside of the cube, but we don't know what it is. Red screen. So we're going towards those last ones. Oh, and a different effect.
Oh.
What is Blackle doing? What is happening with this? This is the end game.
Yeah, so So we can see Totetmatt like replicating the cube, something you can do with some modulo functionality. So it's easy to do infinite duplication in different axes.
So now we kind of indeed Borg cube flying through space. Creepy morphing cubes.
Also very interested to see where he is going with this.
Drugs.
Difficult to judge still. Blackle still showing us tidbits and what is happening there? What is going on? I like this very alien-y found footage stuff here.
Drugs.
I think he's trying to hypnotize us.
This is very cool. This is very much like a filming in an old farmhouse with a light coming through the window.
Drugs.
10 minutes, it's a lot of time still.
Drugs.
Still have anything can happen.
Drugs. I know you'd like to take some more.
Oh, we have different colors now for Totetmatt, and the background is green. Indeed, motion sickness is like guaranteed with Blackle's effect.
Yeah, he's literally blinding us with the scope now.
Blackle herself commenting in the Twitch chat to Blackle, what are you doing? This is all very like identity crisis happening here.
Yeah.
The Rorschach cube is going here. We haven't really seen that Rorschach change, so it's mostly indeed about the things around it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I think Totetmatt is also.
Sure, I think green is a good choice, but let's see what it's
Drugs. I know you'd like to take some more.
Yeah, so there's still plenty of time on the clock.
9 minutes, like we're still good in time, absolutely, and it's still, no worries yet for experimenting. I'm very surprised though to see the Blackle is at how she started and where she's now is like that. What will come? Like, is there more coming up? It's really, I like the vibe of this like good smoky lighty.
Yeah.
Your chassis effect. I'm very I'm easily pleased when it's all like bloody terrible media artifacted.
Yeah, we can see a little bit more scenery with Totetmatt at the moment.
Yeah, and I think the cube is also like it's back to is it back to the music perhaps?
Yeah.
7 minutes. 45 seconds soon, so it's getting to like okay, so what will it be at the end? Oh, very cool. Yeah, leave Totetmatt filling out his team.
Yeah.
And cool takes, I'm really enjoying the different takes on the Showdown, new things.
Yeah.
The lights are a bit more lights. With a small space, which is also, it seems to be where they want the fact to be a risky thing to do because you're confining yourself. Yeah, my payoff. That's the risk you have to take and that makes it so awesome. Keep repeating how happy this makes me to be able to watch these rounds of Showdown. See it out.
Sort of mesmerized or hypnotized by Blackle's effect.
Ooh, this is cool. And also confined small space, it makes it like little, even like dreary or dreadful or scary horror vibe of being confined in this small space. We see some movement on Totetmatt. It's going to rotate the cube.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Smart move, I would think.
Yes, and also with kind of glitchy moving. Very cool hackersy effect.
Yeah.
You see this in hackers. When the plague is logging in. That's your
Plague.
Too deep in his
on a skateboard.
On skateboard. Have no fear, I is here. God, that movie is fantastic.
Yeah. With Zero Cool having another career as Sherlock these days.
Yes, yes, indeed. Yeah. Now, Johnny Lee Miller is a cool actor. But yeah, Hackers has a soft spot in my heart. Just the soundtrack is fantastic, and the aesthetic of the Hackers is just thinking. And Matthew Lillard, underappreciated actor.
Very much so.
Yeah, Blackle going, oh, this is awesome. Very much, I feel very like, looks like something Nobby would do from Prison Beings, like confined and quite emotional even. Like, you can see it's quite like scary and hallucinating and like being locked in that small space, claustrophobic vibes.
Oh, I like this. The but kind of darker with the white dots. I mean, I must say when it was too bright, it was a bit overwhelming, and I think it's more balanced right now.
I think also we're getting used to it now. We're slowly reflecting cult. Like you're slowly being inducted in the cult of Blackle.
I think after this showdown, we're like, why is the world so square and not dynamic and not moving all the time?
Because both, and again, indeed, both shaders very cubey and kind of related, but yeah, I really like Totetmatt rotating in its very cocoony, I want to say, kind of metally, industrially way. Hard to vote, but yeah, we will get the points for this round. And as you can see, both the groups are challenging. There's some photos together. Oh, there goes the frame rate. After Gibson.
That leaves some people on a wild.
And Blackle in this. This is very cool. Yeah, I love the aesthetic of this look. Oh, and the outline logo is back. Ooh, what's happening? Every changes. Road is still here.
Absolutely.
Okay,
I'm just
very quiet. He's mesmerized.
Yeah.
For a second, I thought I lost you there. Very interstellar looking. This.
That's the vibe I was getting.
Yeah. It's very interstellar, that last scene, which people can always discuss about, but I will say that for this, it looks really cool.
Absolutely.
And Totetmatt as well, that cube with that like breaking up effect, the light, the colors.
Yeah. Maybe Blackle's, she's trying to connect with us all from within.
From within, check the watches.
Yeah. Maybe she's trying to grasp onto her self, giving her instructions how to make cool shader.
Ooh, and Totetmatt taking risks in the last minutes.
Absolutely.
But also we've been looking at that cube for a while, so you're going, you know what, I'm going to change it now. You've seen it. Yeah, I can mess with it.
It is. I must say, I haven't seen this kind of shader really before, so at least it's something new and interesting.
Absolutely, so both these shaders are indeed like new boundaries, and people saying like, hey, shaders are just like normalizing marches. Like there is, I have the feeling, a lot of input during this round in that time pressure, the last minute and a half. absolutely fantastic work on both these shaders. Yeah, the complete coder, shader cover. But
Bah, okay.
yeah, how much more? Last minute, how much more will they tweak on their effects?
Yeah.
Is it necessary? Is the crowd maybe happy enough with what they see?
Yes, it's happy enough with Totetmatt's effect. It's glitchy, you're right.
Yeah, no, I think yes, yes should be paid.
He's probably letting himself by now.
Yeah, you guys use this real house too. Yeah, I love this little morphing cube. Oh, and there's some color in Blackle's effect now. Oh, it actually works really nicely. Very vapor. Yeah, really adding to that effect, like in the last second.
Wow, yeah.
Some proper polish happening here. Absolutely fantastic work. Oh my god, in the last seconds this is going to be all out for Blackle already.
What?
7, 6, yeah, we're going to the last seconds, it's nearly over. And I think we're there. Here we go.
So people, go out and vote for your favorite. We want to see go to the semi.
No, there is not a semi. There is like who's going to go, who gets the most points for the round.
And then go to a final directly.
And go to the final. So you have to like it makes like all the votes matter. Votes matter in the end, and indeed like even for winning, like just give the votes. Like goals in the World Cup as well. Like it can matter on goal count. But both shaders, fantastic work there from Blackle and Totetmatt.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Interesting stuff indeed.
Interesting stellar stuff here. Look at this little hacker cube.
Yeah. Yeah. Now you want to see hackers again, don't you?
Oh man, I'm gonna watch hackers. After outline, the first thing. I have it on DVD.
I think Deadline might have a copy in VHS. Even.
Yeah, VHS, like I think DVD for hackers is accepted. 95, it feels like a DVD movie. But yeah, I can't wait to watch it again. But yeah, so great. So this is so sad. Bear with us. Very soon we're going to continue with the second round in Group 1.
Yes.
So that's you saw it from the people that were in the first round. But this will be Evvvvil versus Anticore. So we saw Anticore in the first match against Soleil. So now Anticore will take on Evvvvil.
Be an interesting match.
Yeah, first battle for Evvvvil in this group. And then tomorrow there will be a final match between Evvvvil and Monsieur Soleil.
Yeah.
Yeah, coming up. So Anticore again versus Evvvvil this time. And we know Evvvvil is a machine when it comes to showdowns. He's showing some exceptional work at Revision this year. He did a round where he changed his effect in the last minute and it blew everybody away.
Yeah, I saw his live stream about doing the similar effect. Very interesting.
Yeah, very cool stuff. And indeed, that was, I think, the most like the commentators stopped like talking. The stream went wild. So looking forward to this next round. This is going to be interesting to see what Anticore will do. I'm gonna think it's gonna be colorful. No, an Anticore.
Yeah, we'll see in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, so see you soon. We'll get back in a few minutes.
All right.
See you soon.
Bye. Yes.
Yes, and we're back, and we're gonna go continue
Absolutely.
very quickly setting up Evil versus Anticore, the second round for Group 1. And all these points, votes for them, all these votes will matter to see who will win the group.
Yes.
We'll be in that final of the Outline Shader Showdown. So we're looking at this wonderful logo made by Oni and Louisa for Outline 2019, I think.
Yes. We also set up the live voting, so that's should be live right now. And I think we're already rolling.
Yep, 25 minutes. It's gonna start. And here we go. Evil versus Anticore. Will Anticore use the sound again?
So yeah, we're off, back with the starting effect, tunnels. And we can see Evil already frantically typing away.
Yeah, this is the first 5 minutes. And if Evil does what he does best, sets up. And it is a lot of code.
Yeah, we did get some comments about Discord notifications, so try to get those off.
Yeah, Numtech is like, they don't really know what to look, so let's hope it's not too many. Bear with us. Indeed, it's the shader coders in the chat as well. As soon as something will happen, because that moment has been typed, it's going to be the minutes.
So yeah, only 3 minutes in at the moment. And we can see a Ray marching loop for Anticore. As well for Evil, of course. Don't expect anything else from him.
And yes, Shaq, I'm still there. Depends on what there is. What is there? Am I there? Am I now? It makes me wonder during these setup minutes of the round.
Yeah. So yeah, already a couple of minutes in. Still blank screens for both contestants.
Yeah, that's usually the first 5 minutes of a Shader Showdown is at setting up time. That's fine. Usually we explain a little bit of where these people come from, but yeah, we know Evil, we know Anticore.
Yep.
They are... I'm going to try to speak a bit louder again.
Oh yes, that's sweet okay voice.
Yeah, I know I have to sit closer to the microphone. Blah, 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 blah. So...
Yeah,
we see...
I think Anticore is already on his way doing the norm function, which is usually to normalize something you would need for reflections and lighting models, stuff like that. Yeah. Just getting these helper functions up and going. Would be nice to have a shader showdown with all these helper functions already set up.
Yeah,
And,
it's interesting. I've thought about these kind of like shader showdown like variations where you have certain things already set up, or you have like last time where you're not allowed to do certain things.
yeah, just have a library of a bunch of functions. Maybe make it 15 minutes. And
Yeah, or leave it like at 20, but give people some helper functions and give them some time, and then see if it actually will change the effects people make. Is it taking that much time to keep typing all these things in? Setting them up every time you do a shader, it always is. It always goes over time. And the sphere is on Evil screen.
Yeah.
Our trusty sphere. "20 minutes on the clock, so yeah, we're the first 5 minutes in, and indeed it's like we're at like a spot you can usually add in the Shader Showdown.
yeah, Evil usually starts with some kind of nice circular gradient as well on the background. Just give it slightly more visually pleasing. Now he's getting literally getting his lighting to work.
Yeah, he's doing his thing. We have a little cube on Anticore screen, and Anticore's taking time to set up. Usually, just feeling a bit faster and getting stuff on the screen. But yeah, they also know like, oh, I'm going against this person, so you might be doing something different. Yeah, it's all that right vibe, and you have to vote. You have to vote to make sure that the person you like gets the most points in their group to go to the final.
Anticore also definitely setting up some more elaborate stuff. Just showing us this cute blue square.
We've seen interesting stuff from Anticore, so I'm really looking forward to see where this is all going. 18 minutes. This will be one of those rounds where when it goes loose, the Pandora's box will be opened, and it will be madness from there on out.
Yeah, with Evil, you never know. This might literally be the case.
As you see on Revision. But yeah, Anticore as well at Revision did really good rounds. So yeah, good shader coders.
So yeah, meanwhile, just give some shout out and props to LJ who did the background shader for both the Bite Battle and Shader Showdowns. Looks awesome.
Excellent. Thank you, LJ. Evil is typing, Evil is going.
Yeah, he has his map function. Calls it MP because just that extra A was not worth it. Saving precious seconds left and right.
Well, typing. Oh, here we go. Interesting. Not a very. I always say this, it sounds mean, but it's like the usual things you see when people participate a lot. Mm-hmm. You start to expect a certain style and expect a certain aesthetic, so it's always fun to see when people do something different. Shake it up a little bit, and I think Evil is shaking it up a little bit.
Oh, and we see Anticore modeling. You're modeling the E. Yeah.
Very.
Is he going to?
Is he going to spell out Evil sucks in 3D? What a flex that would be.
Maybe he's gonna spell out Oki, you never know. Maybe he's gonna spell out Advisor, you never know.
Advisor. His brother. Adlib Visor. But no, I wonder, yeah, something, I don't think we've seen Anticore do something like this before as well, so... And,
he started out with the small cube, and he's using this cube to translate and displace, make letters like such.
Yeah.
Rotate, so cool. he's definitely going for some spelling bee here.
Yeah, has a plan, and we have a little bit of a skyscrapery.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is cool. Very cool looking architecture.
Yeah.
Very brutalist.
Yeah.
vibe.
Evil always good with the modulo trickery, with duplicating your object, making very interesting shapes.
Cities and buildings and the vibe. Yeah, but Anticore, 15 minutes. This is a gamble, I have the feeling. It's something that is like a plan, like I'm going to do this. And I really appreciate that, because that is what Showdown is also about. Having an idea and just shooting for it.
Yeah, this takes time. These careful modeling. As we've seen with the cube in the previous match, you can go with a simple shape, do some fractal, and work on that. But building more elaborate shapes just takes a lot of time to set up.
Yeah, no, and it's that like it's that risk of like you try it a few times. Okay, I can do this in this time. I see now Blackle is commenting like, "Hey, are you writing the word hey? Because that was also my idea." So we'll go to the back sentence. That would be funny to go like, "Hey, this is my shader." But also we don't have semis again. We're doing this in a group form, but there's still battles to be had.
Yeah. I think there's some more box modeling going on right now.
Oh, I'm looking forward to see what this will happen, what this will be.
Yeah.
This is a big trick.
This is hard to do as well, because you have to do all these shapes manually. There's no modeling tool, whatever, so you kind of have to know where to position each object.
Yeah, it's all in your. It's all in the code. It's in your head. It's very abstract. And indeed, it's a lot of typing, so it's very risky, because the time is ticking. We're slowly ticking down to the halfway point of this round, which still means that there is time to play, and all to be played for. Yeah, I wonder what is going to happen with this effect on Evil's screen, if you're going to fly through it, or if you're going to go backwards, or if it's going to wave on top of us, or we're looking up. Yeah, we have a Y, so it's yeah.
People sharing war stories in the screen chat.
Yeah, sounds like an evil story being told. Evil. Yeah, we have a yeah, or yay. Maybe it's a shout out to Kanye West. His new name is Yay. Maybe it's a reference to that fantastic YouTube video. Yeah. Real people know. Maybe it will become Yeet.
Or yes.
Or yes.
Oh.
The chat is yelling Yeet. Yeah. As long as yeah is on the screen, I'll do my best yeah impersonation. Rogue has nowhere. I'll send you the video later. It's a thing from all our internet.
Right. There's some pulsating going on.
Ooh, this is very bubbly looking letters. Very 90s looking with those colors.
Yeah, that Y still took a bit to model, because you have to do some additional rotation to get the top part right.
Like the people are not trying to like guess what the word is going to be. Somebody is proposing bye, I, yay, yeba, yeehaw. Yeah, it gets more building looking. He's doing a lot of prep, and indeed it's very black and white, which he has done this before. When he comes with color later.
Yeah, he always takes a fair amount of time for his modeling, just working on the details of a model and then take it from there.
Oh, I'm loving this. Somehow very Adult Swim looking, with that like those colors and the bubbly letters kind of shaking. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna say the word yay now in as many ways as possible. Yeah.
So do your best Flavor Flav imitation.
Yeah, boy! Yeah, 1991! Public Enemy. Oh, the yay is also kind of rotating now. There's a lot happening on Anticore screen. It's very different. Oh my. This gets more trippier by the second. 10 minutes coming up. Oh, I'm loving this floating yays in space. I also hope he's just gonna stay like, yeah. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, this is cool looking.
Very floaty, I like it.
Yeah, this is very news leader from the 80s. Background. With the person in front of it talking about the news.
If only you get this. There is a way to model a head using ray marching. So if you can get this max headroom thing going on,
yeah,
it will be fucking baller.
In 9 minutes, might be pushing it. But I wonder, we haven't seen Evvil's effect move for a while. So where is this going?
It always takes quite a bit of time to get this modeling right. Then add some camera movement, some cool ass colors. You know what's up.
Yeah, it's but it makes me nervous. It's 9 minutes. I always get nervous. Just yeah, and as Anticore just posted in the chat. No, yes, just yeah. So yeah, is what it is. Yeah.
Old school Jay says, "Can I have the VHS, please?"
Yeah, this will be just be a good zoom background. Yeah, come by.
Everybody going all Flavor Flav in the chat.
Yeah, boy. I like it. You can just put 2 letters on the screen and everybody will go along. See where Evil is going. We see some shadows, so we see some movement. 8 minutes.
Yeah, I gotta say, I'm starting to get a little bit nervous as well.
Yeah,
So
now
still, only 8 minutes. This is about
Yeah.
the time where we usually expect some more fancy light and coloring.
But yeah,
happening.
you hope to see something on the screen. Like, you hope to see something happen. But yeah, I'm getting nervous now. I want this good round. But yeah, it keeps us in the dark for a little bit. It looks very cool though. Ooh, the Yi in darkness. The Yi under the sea.
Yeah. So yeah, time is ticking right now. So if Evil's going all evil in the last 7 minutes, mad props to him for making it happen in such a short time frame.
Oh, the Yi is a bit chromy now, a bit like reflecting. I like it. This is good stuff from Anticore. Absolutely lovely shader here. It looks very clean. Loving it.
Yeah. Definitely scratches my CGA itch.
I also like Blackle's comments of bisexual lighting. I want that to be a thing now. I think this is that. Yeah, very that 80s, 90s aesthetic, lovely stuff. Oh, 6 minutes. And here we go. Some change.
Boom.
Makes it look way more intense. It's a bit like chaotic good shader. And here it's going. And Evil has run out of time before. It was at the shader Showdown final. Revision also, so it's playing those risky games.
Yeah.
With 6 minutes, it's still 6 minutes.
Yeah, it can go either way. I mean, But yeah, you can be maybe too perfectionistic on the modeling. Okay, some fog going on.
It's also maybe like it's bad if you have somebody that participates but you expect something, and maybe that's also like just how people go. Here we go. The lights are in, and immediately it looks incredibly evil.
Yeah, so 5 minutes on the clock. I must start to get a little nervous for Evil.
Yeah, does he get some movement? He needs some movement, but
Yeah. Maybe he just modeled the whole world outside of his tube. We will never know.
And all of a sudden there's like this real... Yeah, this is looking very aesthetic. All of a sudden it feels like it's in Windows 95 now.
I like these blues.
Yeah, Space Jam website.
No,
is this
only we
in
had
the
a
effect now?
DVD logo.
Yeah, exactly. Is this in the effect now that it flips from light to dark, or is that just
Maybe.
messing with the code? Yeah.
Yeah, this is your next level DVD screensaver.
Yeah, this is definitely would be a great DVD screensaver. Maybe send it to Kanye West for his DVD lines. Gladly pay you. I don't know.
DVD lasts like 25 years after the fact.
I don't know. Bring it back. This DVD retro. Are we there yet? 4 minutes. Yeah, I guess DVDs are retro. I remember that we had a DVD of The Matrix in '99. So that's 26 years ago. So yeah.
Still have a respectable Laserdisc collection, which is also nice and retro.
That's very retro. Laserdisc is very good format. Oh well, I have a cassette collection that is like way too big. 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Oh, we have movement. We have movement on Evil Screen. We're slowly going through the tube. Finally going. And indeed, it's very... I think we had a lot of setup work for...
But 3.5 minutes though, poo.
Yeah, it's... And that's in the visuals are very evil, as people say, but we've seen grander stuff from Evil. Like, I wonder if there's still a trick up his sleeve, is there still something coming out in the last minute? Anticore is going, yeah. Loving the yeah effect. Absolutely. But yeah, loving Evil as well. Good tunnel. 3 minutes, yeah, it's...
303.
I guess Anticore is wrapping up.
Yeah, I think he's pretty satisfied with what it is right now.
Yeah, he can be, absolutely. Nobody is mad. I think you can be very happy with this result. It's a really cool looking effect. And for Evil, yeah, I don't want to sound mean, but again, we've seen Evil do so much cool stuff that you wonder, like, okay, is there more coming? Anticore turned the colors off. 2 minutes. Is it time for a color change? Maybe. Oh, here we go. Evil is. Here we go. We have movement.
Boom.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Evil is indeed. There was a trick up the sleeve. Really enjoying the vibe of this infinite building, swirly. Anticore decided in the last minutes to make the E a bit more purple, purplish blue.
It's a little bit more cohesive like this.
Oh, this is a cool effect. It's very spacey. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is very with a mist. Possible architecture tunnel. Yeah. Oh yeah, we have some more party colors. Yeah, I'm enjoying you.
This is nice. This
It's
is
a good
the true,
use of
the true DVD screensaver vibe.
absolutely. Now, especially with the rainbow, and I love the effort of the modeling into the screen filling effect, and then having time to mess with the colors. Like, well done, Anticore.
Like the
Evil
rainbows
now
on
in the
the...
last seconds, Evil is bringing it to this effect with the movement all the way to the end. Kept it very, very exciting for us, but yeah, really good round. 30 seconds on the clock.
It does look nice, these black rings in between.
Yeah, no, it's Evil has absolutely in the last minutes made his effect stand out, made his effect move and feel organic and feel cool. And Yay is absolutely now, indeed, this is that full-on DVD menu.
The infinite DVD screensaver.
I'm loving it, I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Yeah, great shaders from both of them. There we go, look at this, the time is out, so go vote
Yes.
for Yay or vote for the Nightmare Skyscaper.
Yay or nay?
No, that's too biased, we can be biased.
Oh, sorry.
And also, to be honest, I don't even know really. I like both effects a lot. I have to think about who I'm going to vote for. But do vote. And within a few minutes, we'll be back with the last round for this day in the round robins, which is the second round for Group 2, which will be Totetmatt versus Cosamentale. So Totetmatt's second battle, Cosamentale's first battle for their group. And then tomorrow we have 2 more rounds per group for the people that haven't battled each other. But yeah, great effects. Yeah, coming by.
Yeah. All right, we see you in a bit.
In a few minutes, we're back. Go vote. So here we are, this the last round for the Shader Showdown. Absolutely a great round, a bunch of rounds we already had. So now it's Totetmatt versus Cosamentale, the second round for Group 2.
Yes.
And Cosamentale's first battle for this group, Totetmatt second. Tomorrow there will be a battle between Cosamentale and I have to peek.
And we're counting down.
Yeah. We're off indeed. Cosamentale versus Blackle tomorrow. And Evvvvil versus Monsieur Soleil. And then everybody has battled everybody. But now it's Cosamentale versus Totetmatt.
Evvvvil says, let's see what Cosamentale does. Indeed.
Yes, it's indeed. Cosamentale also a seasoned shader coder by now, has participated in quite a few shader showdowns.
I've seen Totetmatt has really quick visuals on screen. Only in a couple of seconds, and I rarely see visuals that quickly.
For shader showdowns, absolutely all infrastructure already at stage. So that means maybe there is a plan.
Yeah, this is more like a 2D 810 length effect. Interesting.
Sync to the music, I presume?
Yeah, it says text FFT, which usually means music. Oh, this is quick visuals.
Yeah, yeah, this is every YouTube visualizer for trap music. Or any kind of EDM.
I do like the black and white here.
Yeah, Totetmatt is not taking prisoners. Within 2 minutes, just 2 minutes, you already have interesting effects happening. And again, sync to the music, using the FFT. Cosamentale is still coming. Yeah, we expect it for the first 5 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, and live voting is also ready for this match.
So vote for your favorites. All the points matter.
Yes, okay, so how does this work? We have multiple matches and the contestants.
Yeah, so everybody, you have 2 groups of 3 people, and everybody will battle everybody at one point. And then the points will, like for the votes for people, will be decided who will go on to the final. So basically every group will have a winner based on vote count.
Yeah, so each and every vote does matter here.
It's basically like the goals in the World Cup, like at one point the goal, how many goals you scored, how many matches you won. So winning is help, but then it just all ends up for that vote count. We will go on to the final. And it's also fun because everybody will have played everybody in that group. And both the groups are very well spaced, very well matched.
So I do like that Totetmatt really has some instant visuals, first and foremost, but also pretty cool looking, pretty tight.
Very neat, very clean. And the black and white seems to be a thing of like less color. And maybe that's because we've been doing shader showdowns, we've seen lots of stuff. In the beginning, shaders used to be quite vibrant, people would mess a lot of the marching in Eden. So yeah, we've been doing this for a while, we've seen a lot of shaders, so people still try to push those boundaries, what can I do with less? And I'm really looking forward to see where this is going. And Cosamentale has visuals as well, so those first 5 minutes, and nearly 4 minutes are over, and we have visual on both.
I like how these shader coders have completely different lengths for their ray marching loop. Some people as little as 64 or 30 iterations, and other people just put 1,000 in there.
1,000
Whatever.
iterations. Here we go, there is speedy movement on Totetmatt's screen.
Yeah.
Speedy tunnel. Again, these shader rounds are not friendly on people with car sickness. Or motion sickness. Very fast movement.
Yeah. I like how it's not your default ray marcher, so
Yeah.
it's a different angle, and that's always interesting to explore.
Cosamentale as well with these thick lines.
Yeah. So, wow, these are quick visuals.
Yeah, absolutely. 20 minutes or 19 minutes.
Yeah.
And close to 6 minutes gone, and we already have like good looking stuff on the screen. Cosamentale very that late 90s, early 2000s vibe. Thick, clean design.
Yeah, I like where this is going.
Yeah, this is going to be a good one. Very interesting rounds in both. I think both groups have. Oh, we have movement. There's logo in the axe in the back.
Looks so tight.
This is very clean, very spacey clean looking. And black and white is. Why pick colors? Because as I said, do it in black and white, it will always look good. And I think Totetmatt is still singing good music as well.
Yeah.
Cosamentale, yeah, indeed. 18.
Yeah,
You
with
haven't
so much time on the clock and already having these visuals is kind of impressive. So there's so much room for tweaking and polishing this thing. So I'm really interested to see where this is going.
Yeah, we haven't even been coding for 10 minutes. Like this is 7 minutes. So both shaders, excellent work. Yeah, really good rounds. It's gonna be a tough one for the group side. There's gonna be lots of votes and it's gonna be very tight, I assume. But do vote on the woohoo dot outline part around.
Yep. Live voting is open for this as well, so go ahead.
Coloring. Color. It's the peak of all the colors.
Yeah. Do we detect some color here? This is nonsense.
This was for a brief second over all the colors, so who knows? Maybe they come back and if this indeed with the colors is going to be very trippy. And I like that X, it reminds me of a logo, and I think if it's a skate brand or if it was like the Design Republic or something that has that super stylized square epic, probably lots of logos look like it. Yeah, this is both like great work from Cosamentale and from Totetmatt. I think Totetmatt is like committing to color. Very neon.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, very big wave, outrun. I wonder where Totetmatt is going. What will he add? What is his end game essentially? I want to see more stuff with lighting, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Looks very good. And also not a very friendly shader for people with motion sickness. Just the constant tumbling.
Yeah, I see a team here in this evening.
Yeah, it's a rough set of rounds. But I love how people are taking different decisions, doing different kind of stuff. It's really fun to see these rounds of verse shader coders experimenting.
The shading looks really clean as well.
Yeah, this looks really cool, and I love it. Like it's experimenting, having fun with it. That's what it's about, even though it's super stressful because it's still 25 minutes of time.
Inverted colors.
Inverted colors. Really good basis for Cosamentale to work from.
Absolutely, with so much time left on the clock.
Yeah, absolutely. Like 15 minutes, like we're 10 minutes in. There's still so much time, and it's for both. I see Totetmatt already now doing more interesting stuff with his little circles.
Looks like he's switching between a few different effects.
Indeed. Oh yeah, he has that bit like in the tunnel space as well. It's not just 2D anymore. Very trippy, very indeed like screensaver music plugin. Or virtual reality rhythm game. It's a bit that Tempest frequency harmonics vibe.
I like this a lot. It's very clean.
Yeah. And when he's going taking the color out. And indeed black and white is it's safe, but it always looks good. It always looks good.
More color.
This is gonna get very Goa trance here. A very Goa trance Tempest.
Oh, even better. More reflections, I'm guessing. Cosamentale.
Yeah, Cosamentale is doing chrome on everything, or marble. Absolutely fantastic round. We're not even at the halfway point, and we're seeing two super interesting shaders.
So different from one another as
Absolutely, and I think so much of Totetmatt, so much ambition in there. I really wonder what he will add still to that. And also for Cosamentale, like what can you do with this scene? It's already so imposing looking. And super clean.
Yeah, it looks like right now he's still messing with the lighting and maybe coloring. Who knows later on? And I think he's
color might be. There's also a bit of an evil trick. Oh, here we go. Speaking about color, we're going all vaporwave on it now.
Yeah, I think it's just playing around with getting the lighting and the coloring perfect. Oh, this is so Amiga. These colors,
I love these, like the earthier tones, the oranges, the browns, the good colors to use. Absolutely. And also Totetmatt is like the color scheme is actually a bit toned down. Same kind of neon-y colors.
Yeah, these are nice clean colors. I like.
Yeah,
I like the effect. I'm actually a big fan of this. It's different. It's very tight, very clean.
Very clean. No, absolutely, I agree. Like I love rounds like these as well, where people are like people with no colors and take that time. And we have 12 minutes on the clock still. This is that
really great.
That orange yellow. That's absolutely always for the look. It's like hinting to purple. That always works. Great stuff from Totetmatt and Cosamentale. We're slowly getting towards the last 10 minutes. But yeah, as you have seen, it's still a lot of time. There's still so much that can happen in the last 5 minutes. People have changed their effects until the end. So it might still be, change a lot to what you see now. But do already vote, and you can change your vote at any time. Go vote at the woohoo.outlinedemoparty.no and look at this. Ooh, Totetmatt is bringing some red to the party.
Also some geometry that isn't
Yes.
strictly ray marching. I'm thinking, not sure. Interesting.
I see Very aesthetic-y hacker. Again, something you would see in hackers.
Yes.
And I will take every opportunity to talk about hackers.
Did you know that Psygnosis actually made the game for hackers? They made a special build or something that was pre-wipeout.
Ah, yes.
This was done. I think it was delivered on a video. Actually, it's not the real gameplay, but I think this was during the PS1 dev kit days,
Yep,
where they were actually making the tools set as well as something that later became Wipeout.
Yes, because Hackers was shot in '94, so that makes sense. It was in that PlayStation development time. Hackers is just everything coming together perfectly with a soundtrack full of Orbital and Prodigy and Urban Dance Squad from the Netherlands are on it.
Yeah, I frequently play Halcyon soundtrack
Yeah, absolutely.
in my little van.
Okay, so here we go. We have some cool lines. Yeah, this is very indeed hacker sequence from Totetmatt.
Yeah. And again, I don't think this is anything like ray marching. It's using something from the texture and doing some line scaling. Very interesting.
Yeah, really cool takes on it. It's like we've had really interesting rounds. I love that the chat is not talking about hackers. It is a great movie and it holds up because it's so ridiculous that it could never age because it didn't even exist. The aesthetic. And I love the movie.
One of the first Angelina Jolie movies.
Yep. And the crazy nicknames. I mean, Acid Burn, Zero Cool. Doesn't get cooler than that. So yes, 8 minutes. Counting down the 8 minutes, and I think Cosamentale we've seen, I mean the geometry has stayed quite the same. We've seen some movement, some changes in the lighting and in the colors. Oh, I think there's some blurring going on. It is hard to watch, I will admit that it makes me a little bit nauseous, but it's worth it.
Blur. Yeah.
Yeah, the blur is really good.
That always works good. That's hard to do in a single shader. Normally you take an extra pass for that and then do a blur on a separate pass. And I think he is mixing with his previous frame here to make something like this happen. But it looks, yeah, it's very.
Always looks tight. It always makes it look like a little bit more realistic, a little bit more connected. Oh, I'm enjoying the shapes. We're gonna get a certain. This is basically Raz.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, this is Totetmatt just kind of made Raz.
I gotta be honest, okay, but now I want Totetmatt to actually enter the fight battles as well, because this is something you technically could do on a TIG 80 as well.
Right, yeah, so this is not necessarily, yeah, you could do this on a TIG 80. It's fantastic he does it on a shader, but this looks very cool. Yeah, again, really hard to judge this, like who will win this round and get the most points out of this round.
Yeah, I really like what I'm seeing here.
Yeah, they're both like, because if you win the battle as well, you get more points, so that all matters for winning the round. So do vote, because all the votes matter, absolutely. But this is cool, like, it's so clean. And it's so coherent because he keeps it just these few elements of the lines and the colors.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, somebody in the chat also asked, this is not 3D? Yeah, technically, no, it's not. It's so it's actually amazing to get these kind of visuals happening without any fancy ray marching stuff.
Yeah, without ray marching, yeah, absolutely. And if you don't know the technical side, I love somebody calling it out because you're just expecting it to be 3D, but it isn't. It's technically impressive as well. Where Cosamentale goes for that shine, this is like Rick Ross's apartment. He's just dripping.
Rick Ross's apartment.
Oh, go watch your Rick Ross video. He uses his house in every video, and it's just white marble and gold. It's just dripping. Full drip. And it's super different shaders. The last 5 minutes coming up.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Then-
there's still much to change.
Then again, 5 minutes. I mean, both our contestants were really up and running very quickly. So they are both well on time, and so there. I think there's actually room for even more improvement in these
Oh.
last 5 minutes.
Cosamentale adding a sphere in the middle. Just
Yeah,
add
and-
something in the middle there.
Yeah, it gives a nice focus to the whole scene.
Yeah.
I like it.
Gives them the nice focus. And again, that drip. Yeah, 4 minutes. Indeed, this round they were quick up and running, and time to iterate, time to make
Yeah.
decisions. It feels like a bite battle where there was a lot happening very quickly, which is really difficult in the shader.
Absolutely.
Big ups to Cosamentale and Totetmatt for pulling this off so fast.
Yeah.
It's absolutely a different ball game than on a Tech 80, so lots of typing, lots of typing.
Yeah, so if this was me, in the, I would make like the square, like maybe a bluish color just for the contrast. But
Oh right, yeah, to change that color.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
You might do the background. When you set it,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
background becomes more purple.
just
Very neat
brings it
looking.
up more.
4 minutes. You can play any song. Well, you really should have started any song from the music compo. To the something that you go to. Yeah, I'm loving this little sphere reflecting or like reacting to the environment and adding that focal point. Ooh, there is some distortion on Totetmatt's screen. Gives me a kind of MTV vibe. Bit more stop motiony, jittery vibe. 3 minutes. It was difficult. And I think now indeed the sphere is blue on Cosamentale's screen, like you said. He
Yes,
listened to
yes,
you,
that-
even though this battle was pre-recorded.
Yeah, I used Blackle's time machine to get back in time.
The
and-
time travel box. The time travel box of Boom. Oh, speeding up. 2 minutes or so. Yeah, in the last 3 minutes. So now is that deciding time of like, how am I gonna leave this effect? How am I gonna wrap it up? Is there something to add? Is there something to tweak? Or am I happy with what I have? And
I
we've
think
seen-
both contestants can be proud of what they've done so far.
If they would both stop now, nobody would be mad. Like everybody would absolutely be happy. But hey, it's still 2 minutes. Yeah, indeed. This is just drip. This is just shine.
Yeah, both of these look very good.
Yeah,
This
looks,
is-
it's a
this-
refined. Like it looks that shine. It looks refined.
This is a hard call to make. But then again, all points matter. So
Yeah, it's just basically the winner will get like an extra point, and then we have it just all on votes, and who will gather enough points to go to it. Oh, yeah, Totetmatt is. I think there's some blurb.
trying to
Oh.
make a scene a bit more dynamic, but with so little time on the clock, it's
Yeah, he's
tricky.
really messing with
Yeah.
those shapes, and it gets very that scribbly MTV style. I call it MTV style, but it's more like punk style, and I love it. I love it. Like both these effects have been, in every iteration we've seen, been super interesting. And indeed, you vote for the final result, but you also vote. You can also choose to vote for that journey to that final result because you've seen so many iterations, so many versions.
Yeah, we're closing.
Yeah, the last minute. I think I have the feeling Cosamentale is done. I don't see a lot of movement there. I think that's fair. We have a really solid effect there. Cosamentale is the last half minute, I think. He's still taking. I think he's still typing. 1 second.
Just don't break it, please.
Yeah, don't break it, because that would be terrible. Oh, there is still some chase for Cosamentale as well, and it's the last second, so they really have to stop now. Cosamentale did change the sphere. Oh, wow. In the last second. There's that reflection for Cosamentale in the last second. Well done. What a round. Give it up for Totetmatt and Cosamentale. That was fantastic work until the absolute last second of this round. It was...
Yeah, this round was a joy to watch. This
Yeah,
is
absolutely.
awesome.
And look at this, that sphere in the middle, just getting literally finished on the last second. I love it. Absolutely fantastic work, Cosamentale. Fantastic work, Totetmatt. You can see his shader again. But look at this, in the last second, they came together. Yeah, this is hard to judge, people, so go vote for your favorite.
Absolutely.
So that was it for the round. So tomorrow, two more rounds in the group rounds. So group 1 and group 2. The people that haven't faced off will face off, and after that we will decide the final. And that will be a big show off of the best two. I think in the group of As you can see, all 6 contestants have the chops. So it's going to be really difficult. It might get really close, so do vote. Or your vote might absolutely matter.
Yeah. And I guess we see you guys tomorrow.
So we'll see you tomorrow. After this, the bar will be open. Check reality for the code to get there. Of course, I have to bail because this is making me very tired. But yeah, I'm going to watch it for a little bit. But yeah, go check the bar out. For people to know, tomorrow there'll be reruns again. And let me quickly check for all the things that are happening because there are still
We have reruns.
partying.
Yeah, I got reruns of the Bite Battle, as well as Shader Showdown. So more rounds, and then evening program is going to be packed with contents, combos. So it's going to be awesome.
So you have indeed, you can rewatch everything again, all the compos again as well. So in the early morning you can watch the music compo and the graphics compos again, the Bite Battle, the Shader Showdown. There's going to be some demo shows, and then there's going to be Grolls with me and Havok again at 4, and after that we have the animation compo, the finals for the semifinals for the Shader Showdown. Oh, there is a semifinal. Sorry, there is a Shader Showdown semifinals, it says in the thing, and then there's a final. But let's see how that works out in the end. Maybe there is just a final, and then there's going to be all the executable compos, so 128 bytes, 256 bytes, demos and intros. So lots of stuff to look forward to tomorrow. So now enjoy the bar. And we'll sign off and see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Thank you, Rogue, for joining.
My pleasure.
And thank you, Havok and crew, for setting it up. Thank you to all the participants in the Shader Showdown. That was absolutely fantastic work once again, making it really difficult for us to vote for you. So see you soon, and enjoy the bar. And we sign off for today. Goodbye.
Bye.